Hi everyone, I thought I'd make a video on doing a Wrinkle Plus finish on some rocker covers of a Supra engine. We're currently doing a Supra engine conversion from a NA to a TT. The rocker covers are absolutely shot, the paint's peeling, they're getting like a powdery finish on them because of the aluminium. So I thought I'd do a video on them spraying them with Wrinkle Plus, and we'll see how it comes out. I've got to do everything. I've got to strip the paint off the rocker covers, I've got to get them sanded down, get them ready for paint, and then we'll go through the painting process and everything else. This is what stuff I've got. I've got a degreaser, obviously to get the oil off. We don't want any oil on there. Paint stripper, masking tape, just a small lid to put some of the paint stripper in so I can use it easier. Paintbrush, cloth, and the VHT Wrinkle Plus, which seems to be pretty popular. And there's quite a few videos going around. That's how I saw it, and I thought I'd give it a bash. It's about £10, $15 a can, but we'll see how it comes out. Well, we'll get into it. Start by degreasing and getting all the oil off the rocker covers. I've stripped them down, I've took any bolts out, I've took the oil cap off. The paint stripper is going to do most of this, but you know, oil can probably hold off the paint stripper from doing its job. So we'll just get the main off. If you have a look at these, they're absolutely terrible. Right, got my lid, paint stripper. Get this from any hardware store. Hi guys, I've left it a couple of hours with the paint stripper I used on it. It didn't do that much. I think with it being a heat resistant paint, I've had to go for something a little bit more aggressive. I pressure washed it off and used a Nitromos. It's in a metal tin, the other one was in a plastic tin, so you could tell it weren't going to be that harsh. This stuff's a lot better. So I've give it a couple of coats of that. It's been on now for 40 minutes an hour, so I'm going to pressure wash this off, then give it a sand down, and we'll see how it is from there. Right, we've pressure washed them off. There's still a little bit of paint here and there. As you can see, the silver's the metal. There's a bit of dark grey paint. I'll try and zoom in a little bit so you can see it. So I'm just going to give these a sand down and we'll see how it goes. Got some wire wool I'm going to give it a sand down with. Got some wire wool. Again, available at any hardware store, a couple of pound. I think if there's a tiny little bit of paint left over in the grain of the metal, I don't think it's going to make a big amount of difference. We'll soon find out anyway, either way. We'll give this a panel wipe down, make sure I've got no oil on my hands. We'll just use a panel wipe, something that's used before painting. Right, we need to mask off parts that we don't want to get paint in. Obviously the screw and bolt holes, things like that. So I've got some pre-cut circles. You can get these from any stationery store. I'm a sign writer, so I'll cut my own. but these are just 20mm. I have a 20mm rubber washer that goes on there to stop the oil coming through. So I'm using 20mm the size of the washer, which is a bit overkill, but at least it will seat properly. Like I say, you can get these in different colours for markers through a stationery store, so there we go. You don't want it getting in the threads, just make it hard work. While it's wet, after the third coat, while it's still wet, I'd pull these off. So it doesn't want to pull, once the paint's dry, I don't want to pull paint off with it, you know. I'm going to put some masking tape over the hole and trim around it. Okay, now we're going to mask up hoses. That's that one done. I think we're about there. I'm just going to give it a little light white over on the main areas. Just on the main areas where I really don't want it to react. I don't want it to react anywhere, but I think we're ready for a coat. Wrinkle Plus. A little test spray. Right, it comes out very heavy. Let's go. First we'll go one way, then we'll cross hatch it. Trying to go over lightish to start. I'm going to get a coat down first before I start cross hatching it, I think. Comes out very fast. Coat 2, it's been 5 minutes. Because I've gone a long ways on this one, I'm going to go across now. Five minutes on the timer. Final coat. Right guys, sorry about that, I ran out of SD card space. What I did, I took all the pieces of sticker off over the holes, took the hose covers off that I masked up, and it's been sat now for 20 minutes probably with I've got a heater in the garage. It's just a little heater there, look. So it's pretty warm in here. So it seems to have dried off mainly. I believe the effect takes hours to come up. But you can see there if it'll focus. There's no real effect come up so far. In places it looks more than others, but I think over time as it dries. It'll be much better. Right guys, it's been 2 hours. I've left some heat in the room. It's been pretty warm in here. It says that it takes 2 hours to work, 24 to 48 hours to dry. It's come up in quite a nice crinkle, to be honest. Just let you have a look. What do you think? Very neat, flat, not orange peel or anything at all. It's come out really, really well. I'm over the moon. One thing I did learn is the thicker the layer of paint, especially the last coat, the more crinkly it will come up. I went quite heavy on one of the ends and it's come out really, really, really heavy. See that. But overall, great job. Thanks for watching.